Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of FLH. We got a really good one here for you tonight, and we're just, oh my goodness. I hope he loved his beatdown last week when me and Newson got together and taught him a lesson. Because apparently it wasn't good enough, because he's out here again, and we all know he's going to run his mouth. He's going to run his mouth, and I'm going to have to come down that ramp. ZQ Moss is here, and he is here to start stuff. I already know it. My name is ZQ Moss. The Z stands for zebra, and the Q stands for quilt. And Ken and Newson last week cheated my family. That's right. And I have been told by the GM that we are not allowed to fight until the pay-per-view. I have been told by the GM that I am not allowed to assault Mr. Chrysler. Therefore, I am here to insult Mr. Chrysler. Ken, you are many things. Many words describe you, Ken. Matter of fact, I made a list of words that describe you. You are a fraud. You are a loser. You are a deadbeat dad. You are a lowlife. You are a jerk. You are a dork. You're a degenerate, a bum, a creep, a liar, and a dummy. If you look up any one of those words in the dictionary, you will see a picture of Mr. Chrysler's face. So at the pay-per-view, let me make this clear. I will shut down Newson, and I will shut up Ken, and I will be your world heavyweight champion. Yep, I'm coming down there to give him a piece of my mind. He's not going to disrespect me. There is no way this is going to happen. And he's not even scheduled to, to face off with Newson. He's in another match tonight. Newson's got to defend the U.S. Championship. And I'm coming down here right now because I've had enough of ZQ Moss. I've had enough of it. I thought he got the message last week when he got a beatdown. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to insult me so I assault you and get in trouble. But the only hitting that is going to be happening is at the pay-per-view when Newson hits you. And he is going to hit you. He is going to hurt you at the pay-per-view. And he is going to walk out world champion. And you're going to walk out loser. A title you have held your whole entire life. You couldn't even cut it on the other brand. You think you can cut it here? I don't even think you can cut it on 205 Live. That's how bad you are. You got lucky at the number one contendership, and then last episode, you lost to a commentator. So, you can call me all the names you want to call me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words may never hurt me, pal. But at the pay-per-view, Newson will hurt you. You mark my words. He is going to give you the beating of a lifetime. Yeah, well, that was interesting, and now we are going to go straight to the Women's Championship. I'll tell you what, ZQ is lucky that I didn't throw hands just now, because I was this close. I was very close to throwing hands, but I wanted to continue on with the episode and not go to jail. I didn't want to go to jail. That's the only reason I held myself back. It's called great self-control, and a lot of people need to learn from that. A lot of people could learn from that. And Billy Anderson is here for her first title defense. So Billy, of course, she's been outstanding. She basically has won everything she's been a part of. And then she won her first title match, won the number one contender for the first time. And tonight she's going to have a challenge against July 4th. Which is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls for the Women's Championship. And that's going to be a really good one. And we're going to have the women's title and the United States title, which Newson has to be prepared tonight. And of course, ZQ's going to be occupied with his match. He's going to be a part of a 5-man Extreme Rules match. So, Billy Anderson and July 4th. And the women's title is on the line. And it's going to be a great one. We are just one episode away from the Royal Rumble. And the other two brands still have one episode to go before their Royal Rumble. And then after that, we only have 4 left. So we're getting down to the end here. And look at July. Nice drop kick on Billy. And July with a nice DDT. Billy attacking July and now taunting her. That might not be a good idea. July is ex-military and she will fight any woman any day of the week. And that includes men as well. She's not afraid of anybody. But Billy's very talented. She's just a natural. Because to win the title that quick against Lashana, that's a pretty impressive by Billy. Or was it Melissa? No, she beat Melissa. That's right. No, or did she beat Lashana? I don't know. I lost track. I know, that's embarrassing. She beat one of the two, which are considered legends. I'm not going to go back and look. I'm too lazy. You know, it's been around the holidays at the time we're shooting this. I'm too lazy to go back and look. I already do enough as it is as a commentator. You all have all the knowledge. I just have the voice. And look at July there. What a nice move using the ropes. And July going for a pin. And couldn't even get a 2 there. And Billy. What is she planning? Oh my goodness, dives right on July. And Billy continues to taunt her. And look at, oh man. July getting thrown back in. And Billy has a stick. Kick out there by July. And Billy's just taking the dirt off of her boots. Just disrespecting July. And she refuses. I mean, she just took a hit and like it was nothing. Both of these women are mentally and physically tough. And a kick out there by Billy. July, man, she took a dive and it did not pay off. That was a risky move and it did not pay off. And she's lucky she recovered as quick as she did. And look at Billy here. Using her knee. And oh, a knee to the head on July. Oh man, July using the ropes to deliver a nice drop kick. And look at her diving right on Billy's back. And a kick out there by Billy. So still no falls for either woman. Look at Billy, has July in a hold. Oh my goodness, trying to put her to sleep. And July's trying to fight it. And look, she's using her strength and gets right out of it. Look at Billy dropping down on July. And look here. Slams July. And now throwing her around. Billy's really doing a lot of damage here. And look at this. And that is going to lead with a pin combo. Good high-flying move there by Billy, but not enough to get a point. And Billy cannot believe it. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're not going to have these championship matches at the Rumble. It's going to be just the World title and the Royal Rumble, and that's it. And after that, there's nothing else, and probably a main event promo. But Billy just got the first point. So all she needs is one more, and she can retain this women's title. July has held the women's title before. So if she was to win, she would be probably a two-time women's champion. But she has been one of the most successful of the group of ladies first. And look at July. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. And that kick did not land at all. Didn't even come close. And July dropping Billy on her head. And sends a message there. And another kick to the back. Look at July attacking Billy's leg. Look at July here trying to get a point, and Billy with the kickouts. And now July's taunting Billy. And I think everyone should leave the taunting after the fight's over with. That's their problem. It's nothing but arrogance by both of these ladies. They need to focus on winning this.
And then they can taunt later. And look at July. What some great moves we're seeing from her tonight. And July using her boot. And look at Billy. What a DDT. Oh, wow. And that's a big move right there. Could this be it? And Billy Anderson retains the women's title. So congratulations there for Billy. And she has been on a roll. I don't know who's going to stop her. I don't know who's going to be able to do it. But Billy wins again. And she retains the women's belt. And now we are going to go to our 5-man Extreme Rules, and ZQ's in this, so hopefully these 4 break him. That would be the best result, especially after how he ran his mouth tonight at me. I did not appreciate what he had to say. You know, he thinks he's smart. He's far from it. He's far from being smart. And he has no chance of winning the world title at the Royal Rumble. No chance. And of course, tonight, I don't think he has a chance here either. He's going up against some really good people, especially when it comes to the Extreme Rules environment. Mr. Black and Gorgie and Ted Led, even Paul Weiss. I mean, they can all be extreme, especially Mr. Black, who perfects the whole Extreme Rules match, him and the Freak. But all these guys are on another level compared to ZQ. All of these men deserve a title shot instead of ZQ. ZQ doesn't deserve jack squat. He got lucky, and that's the only reason he won. That's the only reason he won the 8-man. He just survived the 8-man. He didn't win it. I mean, a lot of other people did the work for him. That's why the 8-man is kind of... it's tough to win, but at the same time, sometimes you have your work cut out for you. And there is no way he's going to beat Newson. He's a degenerate. His whole entire family is degenerates. And there is no way they're going to defeat the greatest world champion of all time. And I am Newson's hype man. I know. I'm his best friend, and I'm his co-worker. And I'll defend that man to the death. But this is Falls Count Anywhere, Extreme Rules, and anything goes. And of course, we'll probably have a great main event promo tonight, leading up to the pay-per-view, as the whole situation going on with Peyton Bruce and G. And G's brother, what is he going to do? I mean, he only has until the pay-per-view, until his brother's fate is decided. And his brother told him to just let him die because, you know, Peyton Bruce is probably going to take out both of them. But we don't know the facts yet. We don't know the facts. And look at Gorgie there. And ZQ got thrown into a barricade. And Ted Led dragging, and look here. Oh man, Mr. Black putting their heads together. He does not care. This is his environment. And of course, he's a former tag team champion, and he's won a lot of titles. And Gorgie I'm telling you, Gorgie's been on a roll lately. Him and Vice have kind of had a rivalry, even though they've been friends in the past. But Gorgie last week won that big match, and ever since he won that big match, he's had a very good position in the Rumble. Of course, he's a tag team champion right now. Ever since he's joined the MW, his life has gotten better. His life has gotten better, and I wish him the best in the Rumble. But whoever wins the Rumble is probably going to have to face Newson. Let's just face it, at WrestleMania. So we're almost toward the end of the season. And a kick out there by Mr. Black. And look at ZQ. And Gorgie throwing shots. He can't even knock Mr. Black down. Drops Gorgie on his head. And look at Ted Ladd. What a submission. And someone just kicked out right in the nick of time. And ZQ almost tapped out. I'm telling you, ZQ is not a fighter. He is not a number one contender. He is in over his head. Have you ever heard that song by The Fray, Over My Head? Every time I hear that song, I think of ZQ. Because he is over his head if he thinks he's going to win the world title. There's no way he's going to walk out champion. I can guarantee you that. And look at Gorgie. Tag champion versus the Intercontinental champion. But I've been told by the GM, because of all the stuff going down with Peyton Bruce, he doesn't have time for, anyone assaulting one another. So I cannot put my hands on ZQ. He cannot put his hands on me or Newson. A good kick out there by ZQ. And look at Ted here. Look at Ted. Slamming Gorgie down, and Mr. Black going for the pin. And a kick out there by Paul Weiss. And no luck there for Ted either. And Ted he's obsessed with the U.S. title. That's his problem. And he's not allowed to go for it. Of course, the Beige Cowboy's going to get a shot tonight, which is very terrifying, because not only is he going to get a shot, he's also going to have a good spot at the Rumble also. So the only person that I despise more than ZQ is the Beige Cowboy. The Beige Cowboy is the worst of the worst. He is an F tier by far. He is an absolute, I think he's below F tier. I think he's absolutely below F tier. He might be one of the worst people that has ever existed in the history of humanity. That's how much I don't like the Beige Cowboy. And I'm hoping Newson gives him a beatdown like he did before with the world title. Because you talk about being scary. That was one of I thought I was scared to death, because when Newson fought the Beige Cowboy, I was thinking of the worst outcome possible. It's just my anxiety kicking in. If this man ever becomes world champion, it is doomsday. It is the equivalent of doomsday. And Ted going for the pin. And a kick out there by Paul Weiss. ZQ wouldn't be doomsday, but it would definitely be like every natural disaster at once. That's what the title reign of ZQ would be. So I constantly think of the worst outcomes. That's just how my mind works. And I'm just hoping Newson can pull this one off tonight and then pull the championship match off at the Rumble. Because, I mean, he's been champion for I don't know how long. I think since last year's WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken, which is a big deal. He's held the title. I mean, he's had 4 title defenses now. And look at Gorgie going for the pin. And a kick out there by Ted. And Paul Weiss, a kick out there by Mr. Black. And all 5 of these people still in it. They've taken some damage, but they're still here. And the first elimination, guess who it is? The Has-Been. That's who it is. I'm telling you all, this guy does not deserve to get a world title shot. He does not. He's the first one eliminated. And Paul Weiss is the second. Yeah, you can look at me all you want, pal. Yeah, you can look over here all you want. You don't deserve gold. You lost last week, and you lost this week. You're a loser. That's what you are. You don't deserve the gold. Newson is a champion. You're nothing. Go back to the locker room where you belong. And we're down to 3 here. And yeah, you can flip me off all you want. I'll break that finger if you come near this announce table. I'm not afraid of him. I never have been, and I never will be. I'm not afraid of him or his family. And look at Ted Led here with some shovel shots. And Gorgie with a nice drop kick. Good kick out there by Gorgie. What a power bomb by Ted. Good power bomb there. And now, Ted taking them both on. He's acting as if this is a #1 contendership for the U.S. title. And look at the double team here. Look at Ted, some shovel shots. And Gorgie continues to taunt Ted. I don't know if that's a good idea. See if he can, not even a 2. Wow. Not even a 2. And Ted used that shovel. Kick out there. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable what we're seeing here tonight. Ted with a nice drop on Gorgie. Didn't even give Gorgie a chance, and now striking Gorgie with a shovel. He needs to stop playing with it. I hate when they do that. They need to get rid of that feature immediately. That is so dumb. At first it was cool. It was like, okay, you're twirling the shovel, you're twirling the bat, look at you. Now it's just to the point where they're continuously getting hit because they like to do that move. And now the ref is counting dog slow. I wouldn't say dog slow, I'd say turtle slow at this point. And yeah, I got a lot of complaints. Got a lot of complaints like that. Like, what does that mean? You put the hammer over your shoulders and you just look at somebody? No. Get to cracking. There you go. And then putting the weapons down, picking them up. Putting them down, picking them up. Make a decision. It's 2K for you. You know? And when you fight for 2K, you get a 2K brain. You start glitching, you start doing weird stuff like that. Look at that. I'll call them out, I don't care. They got a problem, I'll see them at WrestleMania in a steel cage. And Ted Led has been eliminated, so we are now down to 2. And look at Mr. Black, uh-oh. Oh, this does not look good for Gorgie. Not at all. And Gorgie dodges. What a dodge. And it puts it to 5 stars. That good counter. And Gorgie's been absolutely amazing. He's been on a roll lately. And we'll see if he can beat the King of Extreme here. Five-star match. And, oh, wow, whacks him with a stop sign. And just for your information, we did not take those stop signs from actual stop signs. I mean, like, you know, actual posts that hold the... Just to give you all a disclaimer. Because we had someone in the audience accuse us of that the other day, and it's like, come on. You're just trying to rain on the parade at this point. You know, we buy those. We don't take them off. We don't unhook them off actual, you know, places. We don't want people to get hurt in wrecks. Come on. Had someone accuse us that the other day, and Mr. Black wins. So, Gorgie with a nice attempt. It was a good try by Gorgie, but it wasn't enough. Because this guy is a professional. He is an expert at Extreme Rules, and he wins again. So a good win by him. And Gorgie put up a great fight, but in the end it wasn't good enough to take down Mr. Black. And here is our main event. We are finally here. Of course, we're going to have the main event promo later, so make sure you see that. And here he comes. One of the worst individuals to ever walk the earth, in my opinion. If I had a rock at this announce table, I would throw it. And it is just unbelievable. This guy will just not go away. He's one of those people that never goes away. He never leaves you alone. He's always there. And it's like someone has to do something about it. And here comes your double champion. Your U.S. champion, your world champion is here. The greatest, Newson, is in the house. And tonight, this is just amazing. You know, someone should just get a picture of this right here. This is greatness. And he holds 2 titles right now. And he's been excellent at everything he does. Tonight he's going to have a challenge, though. You cannot underestimate the Beige Cowboy. But only the U.S. title is on the line. That is the only title up for grabs. The world title is not on the line, thank goodness. Just in case. ZQ is going to get a shot at that. Even though I don't think he deserves a shot at nothing. You know, not even the Intercontinental. He doesn't deserve a shot at anything. He doesn't deserve a shot of Jack Daniels. He doesn't deserve any sort of shot. I mean, after that performance, I would give him the bottom shelf whiskey. Maybe a shot of that. But he definitely does not deserve a shot, especially after tonight. He was the first one eliminated, and he's going to sit here and say, I already know what he's going to sit here and say. He's going to say he got eliminated on purpose so he can be prepared for the world title match. That's what he's going to say. But a real champion would not even think about that. He would be destined to win every single match that he could win. And tonight, it's definitely going to be a tough one for Newson. He's got to be very careful. This man is the snake in the grass of the whole entire the world. The biggest snake in the grass I've ever seen in my life. And we're going to get a good one here. Good showdown to end things before the pay-per-view. Of course, the Beige Cowboy is going to get two great opportunities. He's getting one tonight, and he is getting, he is going to get a good spot at the Rumble, which scares me to death. And look at Newson. I mean, is this guy even human? How can you take that many shots to the head? And people are saying I'm biased. I don't care. Call me biased. I am. And everyone has always said that Russia is one of the biggest rivalries with the United States. I disagree. This man right here is the biggest enemy of the U.S., the Beige Cowboy. He has everything wrong with every single aspect of life. And I will stand by that. I will stand by those words. And hopefully Newson can stop him. Look, he's already going to, look at how cocky. Already going for a pin. Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, very, very, yeah, very classy. Such a gentleman. He may not be, I've never heard the guy speak. I don't think he speaks. But he loves putting those fingers up. And ZQ put them up earlier. And if they continue to do this, those fingers are going to get bent back. I can guarantee you. I don't like that taunt. And look at, come on, Newson, really? Come on. You can't make mistakes like that. He got lucky that, and another miss on the high-flying move. And look at Newson here. Putting the Beige Cowboy in a great submission. Still too early, though. Still too early. And look at Newson here. Oh, okay. That works. Wasn't the most beautiful move, but he continues to miss. And he cannot botch. You cannot botch against this guy. And I know 2K's helping. I know that 2K is definitely favoring the Cowboy here. You know, my saying is, when in doubt, blame 2K. Your car didn't start today? Blame 2K. You have the flu? That's probably 2K's fault. And, oh, wow. Beige Cowboy not even giving Newson a chance. Look at Newson. Oh, wow. Good kick to the head. And oh, he lands right on the chair. Oh my goodness. Newson's been off on some of his high-flying moves here tonight, and it's causing a lot of trouble for him. And look at this. And look, what was that? Come on, ref. What was that? Is he trying to be Mike Tyson and bite an ear? Or what was that? I wouldn't be surprised. And Newson's got to get his head in the game here. And finally, he throws in a shot to stop that chair shot. And look here. Oh, this is going to be a beauty. For sure. And, uh-oh. Newson's ready. Here we go. And look at this. Wow, what a move. Newson gets tossed right back in. And oh my goodness, went right into the stunner. And a kick out there. And look at that. I mean, what in the world was that? Make your mind up. I'm tired of the steps. They really need to get rid of the steps. I mean, they need to at least. I think they're basically useless. They kill your mobility. I'm not saying get rid of them. Why use them? Oh, come on, Newson. Really? We talked about this. The steps are useless. Look. Look. They're only good when you have a downed opponent and then you can hit them when they get up. Man, this is a fight. Still no points for either man here. Of course, make sure to stay for the main event promo. It's going to be a big promo before the Rumble. And definitely will be interesting to see what happens here as we're trying to figure out a lot here. There's a lot to figure out. G is going to try to counsel Peyton Bruce. And I mean, he got a beat down last week. And it is not looking good for G, but I don't know if G's brother is going to find out any information. Or he only has until next episode to make his mind up. Otherwise, the fate of G does not look well. And I don't know what's going to be happening with Melissa and her crew, especially if G ends up getting killed. That would be treacherous. Oh man, look at Newson there. What a move. Kick out there by the Beige Cowboy. Uh-oh, Newson's got a chair. Oh my goodness. What a dirty move there. And Newson's taken a beating. The Cowboy is not playing games tonight. Newson just won this U.S. title at the pay-per-view Survivor Series. And oh my goodness, another stunner. Oh no, no! It is 1-0. And Newson has got to figure something out here. And I mean, that was a really good move. He finally hit the high flying move at perfection, and he gets the point. So it is 1-1. Next fall wins. Oh, and a counter there by the Beige Cowboy. And Newson, you just got to go on the attack on this guy, because he is not going to stop. And the reason why he's very motivated tonight is because he wants me to pull the hair out of my head. That's why. And I would pull the hair out of his head, but obviously I can't. And Newson, oh, what a DDT. Kick out there. Come on, ref. Count faster. And look at this. Oh, no. Throws Newson halfway across the ring. And Newson trying to fight him off. And uh-oh. He's going top rope here. Look at this. Oh, uses his knee to smash Newson's face. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. You got lucky. That's all I have to say. And look here, look at the disrespect. Doesn't even thank the ref. The ref helped him. The ref in 2K helped him. He does not deserve that title. And he's not going to win the Rumble. I'll stop him if I have to. I'm sick and tired of this man.
I didn't want to get you involved. I know how critical you are of what we do. And I know you're an outsider and you're a loner. But now you're involved. Peyton Bruce needs you to complete his mission. If he completes this mission, it could alter time and it could cause absolute chaos. Your brother's life is on the line. The MW and I are going to get your brother out of there. We're going to save him. But I need to warn you. If you do arrive at the Royal Rumble, I will have you arrested for trespassing. And I will have you taken into custody. I can't let you get involved in this. Leave it to me, and I will save your brother. You're not saving my brother. You're going to get my brother killed. And if anything happens to my brother, I will burn your brand to the ground. All I need is a computer and an internet connection, and I am one dangerous dork. So you better stay out of my way, buddy. I don't like you. I don't like your brand. I don't like anyone but my brother. My brother is all I have. He is my blood, and I will save him, not you. Another thing that you need to know is I did some digging on Peyton Bruce's mother's death. And there's a lot of red flags. She self-deleted, but here's some things that you need to know and some information maybe I can pass to you and maybe you can pass it along to some of your other friends so we can get closer to the truth. She worked 2 jobs. One was for an independent film company that produced comedy shows. The funny thing about it is, after her shift is when she died. She was a custodian that worked there. Another red flag about this whole scenario is the production company burned down shortly after. There's no records of any of the employees that worked there with her. The only reason I have a record of her is because she was deceased before the company burnt to the ground. So that means that something else is going on here. But wait until you hear this. Because what was the name of the independent film company? Well, it was 4 letters. It was a 4-letter acronym. So it had periods beside all the letters. And you know what those letters were? GM, JEFF. What does that stand for? I don't know. But I don't know what you're thinking. But I'm thinking that's a big coincidence. Because we all know what that spells, right? So I am willing to go into some dangerous territories for the truth. And maybe I can save this madman's mother and he can leave my brother and I alone. But there's one thing that you need to understand. You can't arrest me now because I'm on 205 Live property. But you're not going to stop me at the Rumble. And you don't want to make me angry. There is nothing worse than seeing a nerd that is angry with a computer. So you better stay out of my way. Your brand is nothing but death and destruction, and I'm getting my brother out of there at the pay-per-view.